Hi, I'm Gul. Welcome to Gul Tech Life.
All right, I've been able to do a decent amount of finagling, and I've got actually a profitable civilization. But look at this. This is my city, Mutal. Oh, what is all this? Catherine, I thought we were at peace. And then I've got some barbarians up in here. Look at that. They're about to take my city. I can't defend it because I couldn't afford a military. Awesome. Let's see what happens here. Give me a worker, please. Give me another whole can. Chichen Itza has been captured. And it's been razed. Those jerks! They didn't even want to keep the city. My city wasn't even pleasant enough for barbarians to want to keep it. That's nice. Well, it looks like I'm actually turning a profit now, so I've got a lease on life. Let's see if I can turn it around here. Alright, quick update. As I mentioned before, I'm playing Civilization 4, the Beyond the Sword expansion pack. And I'm playing this expansion pack versus the basic game or the Warlords expansion pack because Beyond the Sword has more features, more civilizations, more technologies. And this is the first time that I'm playing any version of Civilization 4. I'm actually surprised that I haven't been annihilated yet. You can see right up here it is 900 AD. So I'm getting to the what I would consider the slow middle part of the game. So my country or civilization was about to go bankrupt, but you can look up here at the top left. I actually am turning a little bit of a profit. I have some money saved up, so that's good. I'm actually surprised that I was able to turn it around. I do have one opposing civilization nearby. That's this red area, and those are the Russians run by Catherine. Just because of the fact that I don't really have much of a military, I'm surprised she hasn't attacked. In other versions of Civilization, normally they go warmonger on a person by now, so that builds a little bit of the tension or the suspense. I'm always thinking that she's going to attack at any time. And if you're wondering why some of my weak cities near the borders haven't been converted via culture, that's a setting that I did turn off to give myself a little bit of a chance. Okay, I've met actually another civilization. Look at this dude. I love the caricatures that this game has for everybody. Alright, Louis XIV. Let's see what we got going on. Alright, I just started a new turn, and I get this message from what I consider to be a civilization that's been a good friend and hasn't been attacking me. The heavens demand that you join Confucianism immediately. Consider your answer carefully. I mean, I've got a nice country with a lot of different religions. Freedom of religion. I don't want to have to do some kind of forced statewide religion. Let me see what happens. I hope she doesn't attack me. Our people will never give up their beliefs. Please don't attack me. Your people do not suffer over much for your call. Close call. I love her reaction. Oh, that's funny. Alright, I have reached 1810 AD, as you can see up here on the top right-hand side. And I don't even have gunpowder. In fact, if I zoom out, you can see I don't even know what the rest of the world looks like outside of my continent that I'm on. So technologically I'm so backwards. In previous Civilization games, by this time I'm more advanced than what civilizations were on real planet Earth at that time, and here I am, I'm behind. Gunpowder was definitely discovered before 1810 AD. People were traversing the globe before 1810 AD, And so in previous versions of Civilization, I would have done it earlier than what happened in real life. But in this game, I'm behind. So that's hysterical, I think, or a little bit of irony. I am playing on the Noble difficulty. Let me pull this up, and you can see my settings. I'm going on Noble difficulty, so not on the easiest, but not on the hardest. And you can see the other settings that I have. And I think I mentioned before that I set it up to where I'm not doing any city flipping from culture. I actually haven't gone into a war yet, which I'm still surprised about, and I think I mentioned before that you can still see the fog of war. The places that my units are, I can see. The places that my units are not is black, and so that always provides a little bit of suspense to where I haven't even met all of the other civilizations that are on this planet. So my closest ally, Catherine, it looks like they're at war with the Native Americans and have wanted me to join in. I probably don't have the military to really make a difference, but since this is the first time I'm playing, I'm kind of interested in seeing what exactly war is like in this game, considering it is 1868 and I haven't fought anything yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for it and see what happens. I actually had a mutual protection pact with her that just expired, so I think war would have happened with that. So I have made peace with the Native Americans, so I'm not at war with anybody, and I've also been able to trade for world maps. And here you go. Here's the planet that I'm playing on. You can see this is my continent, relatively smaller, I would say, than the other one, and it's just me in the orange, and then the red, of course, is the Russians, or are the Russians. And here you can see is the other continent, obviously a lot more crowded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 civilizations, it looks like, are on this continent alone. And so I actually got the better deal, I would say, where I only am competing with one other civilization on the same continent. I'm definitely happy with the progress that I've made. You can see here's my capital, Moonwalker, pretty good size 17, and the population of my civilization is actually pretty good. It is, as you can see, 1907 AD. And then I've got a good amount of cash, a good surplus. So I actually am surprised with how well I'm doing. Like I mentioned before, this is the first time I've ever played. At the same time, it has been a little bit boring. One, because I haven't really seen a lot of drama. Nobody has attacked me. I haven't really attacked them. And then technologically, it's, I can't even move my soldiers across the oceans, even if I wanted to attack or defend. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Actually, I haven't made peace with everybody. Sitting Bull, I've tried to, but he has declined. Which, I mean, he hasn't even attacked me, really. He's on the other continent, so it doesn't really matter substantially. But let's see here. Let's stop this pointless fighting and declare peace. Come on, man. Ah, it's much too late for that. That's amazing. Alright, that's fine, buddy. It looks like there's some UN elections happening for a diplomatic victory, and the person that's on my continent, Catherine, is leading. I'm not even an eligible candidate, so that doesn't bode well for my victory this game, which I think was to be expected. But anyways, I voted for her twice, I think, and I voted for the other candidate, Louis XIV, once, just to try to delay the game out as best as possible. But Catherine looks like she's pretty close. All right, it is 1996. The diplomatic victory hasn't happened. I'm actually kind of surprised. And people are starting to build the spaceship to land on Alpha Centauri, and I haven't even discovered steel. Can you believe it? 1996, I haven't even discovered steel, and I think my civilization is okay. I guess I've just fallen so far behind, but I mean, I don't know. I've got a good population, enough cities. It seems that I'm picking up new technologies, so it's unfortunate that I can't actually make some headway and catch up. I have done some trading for technologies, which is good, but it looks like I still haven't been able to catch up to everybody else. Fortunately, nobody has attacked me, so I'm still alive. So there was a small island south of my main empire continent. I didn't see anybody there. I was kind of surprised. Normally the computer does expand. So finally, 2006 AD, I can cross the oceans. How ridiculous. So I traveled down there. Bam. Yes, thank you, Catherine. The Russians are already there. And I had no idea because with the fog of war, you don't get to update the maps unless your units are there. Anyways, I had kept a settler for, I don't know, 1,500 years or something like that to try to go down there. I don't even know how long it was. Maybe it was 1,000 years, but ridiculously long time. Whoa, look at that. There's Catherine's spaceship. Let's see how close I can get to this thing. Oh, cool. Oh, wow, that's really cool. I have a feeling that she's going to win. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, can't see it anymore. Oh, wow. So take a look at this. Here's the chart for all of the diplomatic relations. Everybody is pretty much at war. Louis IV at war with plenty of people. Saladin at war. Hammurabi, Catherine, Buenak Capac, I don't know how to say the name, at war. Sitting Bull. I'm the only one that has peace with everybody. It's kind of scary. I hope nobody attacks me. But you know, I wish that this could give me a good chance to actually get a diplomatic victory since I'm friends with everybody. But I don't think that'll be actually one of the contenders because I don't have enough population size or something like that. Oh wow, look at this. Catherine has won a space race victory. So I think that will conclude this game. Let's see what happens once I hit OK. Oh, it's the timeline. Well, that's cool. So here's the graph of my score compared to everybody else. Here's me, the light blue. Oh gosh, I mean, it's just embarrassing. I'm third from the bottom. Let's take a look at culture. Oh goodness. Look at this dude, Louis the 14th compared to me. Louis the 14th is the dark blue. Oh, it's almost violet. And then here I am with the light blue. Oh my goodness. Embarrassing. Here's another chart of power. The red is Catherine, and here I am. Oh my goodness, she could have annihilated me at any time. The discrepancy between the power between the Russians and myself is just ridiculous. Goltech Life, during this game you have displayed the leadership abilities of Dan Quayle. Oh my goodness. Wow. 2069. Okay. Well, here's the Hall of Fame list. Like I said, this is my first game, so pretty easy to get onto the Hall of Fame. Well, I don't think that I want to make a full review of the game right now. I probably need to play a couple more times to get a better feel for it. It is definitely different than the previous versions, so I'm hoping it gets better. But so far, the game so far has been a little bit disappointing. It was a little bit boring. Maybe that's because there weren't as many battles, but I think some of the changes that they made, I'm not too big of a fan of them right now. We'll see if that changes as I play in the future. Alright, well, thank you for watching my first time playing Civilization 4 complete.
So why play a game now that's a little over 2 years old? Almost 3 years old? Shoot.